Now, I'm very happy to announce in the studio we've got a delightful young lady by the name of Taya Rose. Now, she's actually only 14 years of age. I said she's 15, but she'll be 15 in 2 days' time, won't you, Taya? So, welcome to Coast FM.
Thanks, Roy. Thanks for having me.
Now, before we start, how did this all happen last week? Tell us what happened. You knocked on the door, didn't you, last Monday morning?
Yeah. Yeah, so I came in and I was looking for a radio interview, and Roy very kindly here said he put me on the air today, so that's awesome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and Taya just came in with a little ukulele under her arm. She was dressed up all in beautiful costume, and I said, let me just hear what you can do on that ukulele, and she just played this little thing. I think I only had to hear about 10 seconds. I thought, how good is this young girl? She's got a big future, and I'm really looking forward to having a chat with you. But for a start, Taya, your love of music, how did that all happen?
I've always loved music. I was singing before I could talk. I'd hum Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to Mum. And as I got older, I had a friend, and we'd perform together for the parents on stage, singing and dancing, that sort of thing. Just last year in March, I met Jackie Phillips, who taught me to play the ukulele and has been my mentor.
No.
And she got me performing in public and busking, that sort of thing, for the first couple of times, and then I just went on from there, doing my own markets, that sort of thing.
Now, that ukulele, what made you get into a ukulele, not a guitar?
The ukulele, I personally think, is easier than the guitar.
Oh, okay.
And I tried the guitar when I was younger, but it didn't quite work.
Okay.
And then I tried the ukulele last year, and it just clicked. It was just my instrument, really. I loved it. It's fabulous.
So it's a very tiny instrument. Now, you've only been playing it for how long?
Probably like 9 months.
Wow.
I reckon.
And it's just amazing how you've picked it up.
Thank you.
Is it by ear, or is it just by reading music? What is it?
Well, it's learning the chords. So I've learnt the chords, and then basically I just put it to it, and I just do it.
Okay. Well, I reckon we'll just hear... Now, what are you going to play for us first up? I just want the listeners to hear what you can do for us.
No worries. I'm probably going to sing Fly Me to the Moon by Kay Ballard.
Now, before you start that, now, your passion is the older music, from the 30s through to the 50s and 60s, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. I love all that older stuff. George Formby, Marilyn Monroe, Elvis.
And someone so young to be enjoying the music of yesteryear, it's absolutely unbelievable. Do you like the music of today as well?
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I just love the light, fun happiness of the older era.
That's the beauty. Okay, give us a sample of what you're going to do for us.
No
okay,
worries.
What are we going to hear today? Fly Me to the Moon.
Fly Me to the Moon, originally by Kay Ballard, 1954.
Okay.
Fly me to the moon and let me play among stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, take my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. I fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
Ah, lovely. That was good.
Thank
you. Now, you mentioned you've got your mentor. Now,
yes.
What is she trying to do with you?
She's just been really supportive. Jackie Phillips of Tin Can Alley, she's been busking for many, many years.
Yep.
I first asked her, could she teach me to play There's No Business Like Show Business and Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend on the ukulele. And she showed me those few things, and she led me on to find the Everly Brothers.
Okay.
All I have to do is dream.
Okay.
And then, she's just been really supportive, and she helps me out when I can't find the chords or that sort of thing. She's just amazing.
Okay. So Tell us a little bit about this show that you're going to be now. For a start, what's your stage name?
So my stage name is Frootloopy.
Frootloopy. Now, how did you come across Frootloopy?
I was looking for a name that was fun and happy and colourful that would stand out on a page.
Okay.
And Frootloopy just seemed to work.
I like it. Okay, now, so this show you've got coming up, it's in the Fringe.
Yep.
You've got 3 shows, one on the 14th of February.
Yep,
that's Valentine's Day too.
It sure is.
Yeah.
And that's going to be at the Singing Gallery in McLaren Vale.
Okay.
So that's a slightly longer show. That goes for an hour and a half with a 10-minute interval in the middle.
Okay.
So that's,
So tell us a little bit about your show.
Okay, so my show is 30s to 60s music. It's called Sunshine and Lollipops, and I'm going to be singing with my ukulele music from the Marilyn Monroe, George Formby, the Everly Brothers, the Shirelles, all those sorts of fabulous singers, Little Richard, Louis Armstrong, all that sort of thing. I'm going to be singing that live, and that's going to be so much fun. I'm so looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I suppose it's just a matter of now of getting the message out there. And how are the tickets? Have they started to move?
Yeah, it's getting there. I've sold probably maybe like 10 or 12 so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how many does the theatre hold?
The one in McLaren Vale, that holds up to 90 maximum.
Okay.
And then I've 2 at La Boheme on Grote Street in the city, and 2 shows there, and they hold 55.
Okay, so it shouldn't be too hard to get get the people along and
Hopefully
get in there and support you. Now, let's look about your life. Now, you mentioned your inspiration was Doris Day.
That's correct.
So, your hobbies, what do you like doing?
I love to ride horses
Okay.
in my spare time.
Now, you live up in Strathalbyn, so that's
Horsey
pretty...
heaven.
Yeah, your horse is heaven up there. Beautiful part of the world.
Yeah, Kathy Angel of the Riding Patch, she has been helping me out with the lessons and getting me on horses, that sort of thing. She's wonderful.
Yep.
She's also a sponsor. She's sponsoring me for my Fringe show.
Okay.
And I also love graphic design.
Oh,
so
okay.
I did a course when I was 13, a certificate 2 in graphic design. And so I've made all my own flyers and posters on the Adobe, Photoshop, that sort of thing.
Okay. So you've got to have a couple of strings to your bow. Would that be a career path maybe for you down the track?
It's definitely a plan B. I do love doing it.
Yeah, because music can be a bit fickle, can't it?
It can.
Highs and lows, and you've got to have something else to back you up, and graphic design seems to be your thing, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, I love that, and I love horses. And I do my own songwriting as well, which I'm working on.
Okay. So that's interesting as well.
Yeah.
So songwriting can be... is it easy to do?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You just get an idea and you put it down and try and work around it?
Yeah, well, during the days I'll just have like little ideas for little lines, and I'll write them down in my little songbook, which I carry everywhere with me. But occasionally I'll just think of something and I'll just keep writing, and then I end up with a song. Yeah. But then other times I'll just be stumped and I have to put it away for a month.
Yeah. A lot of people tell me you can either do one in 5 minutes or take you 3 months.
That's pretty much
Yeah. So it's not easy. So basically, looking at a 15-year-old, you've got obviously the future is your oyster, as the saying goes, and hopefully your ambitions and goals. What do you want to achieve out of all of this?
I'd love to go into music theatre.
Okay.
At the moment, Frootloopy, she's doing all this wonderful singing with me, which I love to do, and I love to act as well.
Okay.
So when I leave school, I'm hoping to go to BAPA, which is the Ballarat Academy of Performing Arts in Victoria, and study music theatre there. And my ultimate goal is to play Dolly Levi from the musical Hello Dolly.
Well, there you go. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, let's hear a little bit more about what you're going to be performing at this Fringe show. What are you going to play for us and sing for us now?
I'm going to sing When I'm Cleaning Windows by George Formby.
Oh, sounds good. Let's hear it.
Now I go cleaning windows to earn an honest bob. For a nosy Parker, it's an interesting job. Now it's a job that just suits me. A window cleaner you would be if you see the things I see when I'm a cleaning windows. The honeymooning couples too, you should hear them bill and coo. The things that they can do when I'm a cleaning windows. In my profession I'll work hard, but I'll never stop. I'll climb this blinking ladder till I get right to the top. The blushing bride, she looks divine. The bridegroom, he is a-doing fine. I'd rather have his job than mine. When I'm cleaning windows, the chambermaid, sweet names I call. It's a wonder I don't fall. My mind's not on my job at all. When I'm cleaning windows, I know a fellow, well, such a swell. He has a thirst, that's plain to tell. I've seen him drink his bath as well. When I'm cleaning windows, in my profession, I'll work hard, but I'll never stop. I'll climb this blinking ladder till I get right to the top. Pyjamas lying side by side, ladies' nighties I have spied. I've often seen what goes inside when I'm cleaning windows. Ba-ba-doop-dap-doop-dap-doop-dap-dee-dap-doop-dap-doop-dap-dee-dap-dee. A-doop-dap-doop-dap-doop-dap-dee. When I'm cleaning windows, there is this famous talking queen. She looks a flapper on the screen, but she's more like 80 than 18. When I'm cleaning windows, she pulls her hair all down behind and then pulls down her never mind, and after that pulls her down the blind. When I'm cleaning windows, in my profession, I'll work hard, but I'll never stop. I'll climb this blinking ladder till I get right to the top. An old maid walks around the floor. She's so fed up, one day I'm sure she'll drag me in and lock the door. When I'm cleaning windows at 8 o'clock, the girl she wakes. At 8:05, a bath she takes. At 8:10, me ladder breaks. When I'm cleaning windows, when I'm cleaning windows. I'd sing another chorus, but I haven't got the time.
Oh, how good is that? Well, she's got a real talent, this girl. I can see she's going to go places, and musical theatre is where she belongs. Isn't that absolute? She's got a passion for it. I can tell in your voice, I can tell in the way you conduct yourself. You've got a confidence about you, which is great.
Thank
now,
you.
what are you got doing today? You're doing a few gigs today as well, aren't you?
Yes, well, I'm going after this. I'm going down to the Macclesfield Melting Pot.
Now, Macclesfield Melting Pot. Tell us a bit about that.
Well, that's a really cool cafe in Macclesfield.
Oh, okay.
It does Sunday morning music sometimes, and today, I'll be going down with my mentor, Jackie Phillips.
Oh,
and
lovely.
we'll be singing a few numbers there.
So what time are you on there?
Well, probably be on about 11 o'clock.
Okay, so if you're up in that part of the world, Macclesfield is a beautiful part of the world,
It sure
pop
is.
in.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And you'll be able to see Tara live and with Jackie as well.
Yep, it'd be a lot of
Taya,
fun.
I've got to keep saying Taya. It's a beautiful name. I don't think I've ever heard that before. It's a lovely name, and it suits you lovely. It suits your personality. So what's happening after that?
So after that, I'll be having my first nursing home gig, which is very exciting.
Okay. Which nursing home are you on?
Estia Health in Strathalbyn.
Okay, right.
So, that's a really nice nursing home.
Oh, they'll love you up there. Yeah.
I'll certainly try and do all their old favourites for
me. Yeah. And you got another one after that as well?
I do, yes. After that, I'm going to a friend's sort of barbecue where there'll be an open mic as well.
Oh, fantastic. Well, as I say, we've got to promote this particular program. Tell us a bit about it again, Taya. When's it on, and when your show's on? I'm going to get you to play one more song for us.
No worries.
Okay. What's all when is it happening?
Okay, so it's called Sunshine and Lollipops, and I'm doing 3 shows. It's an Adelaide Fringe show, so it'll be cabaret.
Yep.
The first show is on the 14th of February. Doors open at 7:30 at the Singing Gallery in McLaren Vale, which, may I say, is the beautiful venue. Big old church that's been done up into a music venue.
Oh,
and it's exquisite. The stage and the chairs, it's all quirky and colourful. It's just fabulous.
Lovely.
So I'll be singing there, and that's the slightly longer show. That one goes for an hour and a half with a 10-minute interval in between. And then I've got another show on Wednesday the 18th of February at La Boheme, Grote Street in the city. That's a 6 p.m. till 7 p.m. show. And then another one at La Boheme the following Wednesday at 25th of February at La Boheme again, 6 p.m. till 7 p.m.
Fantastic. Well, on behalf of all of us here at Coast FM, Taya, we'd like to wish you the very best.
Thank you.
And your future is just going to go from strength to strength. I can see it, doing what you're doing and doing it with so much passion. I can just the pizzazz you possess is just it's infectious. And I think you're just something just waiting to happen, and I really wish you all the best. And we're going to follow your future, so can you keep in touch with us?
I sure can.
Okay, now I'd like to hear Ray Charles Hit the Road Jack. Can you go out with that one for us?
No worries. Thanks for having me here.
No, thank you very much, and have a great Australia Day.
You too. Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. What you say? Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Now, woman, oh woman, why you treat me so mean? You're the meanest old woman I've ever seen. But I guess if you said so, I'd have to pack my things and go. That's right. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. And now, baby, listen, baby, don't you treat me this way, because I'll be back on my feet someday. I don't care if you do, because it's understood. You ain't got no money, baby, you ain't no good. But I guess if you said so, I'd have to pack my things and go. That's right. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. I said, don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. Don't you come back no more. I said, don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much, Taya, and have a great day, dear, and all the best for the future. And she doesn't. I know she's got to hit the road, but we want her to come back, so we'll get her back and make sure we do that. So all the best for the coming Fringe show, and have a great day.
Cheers. Thanks for having me.